Hey guys, so today I am filming a new drawing video. So basically my friend has this cat, so I wanted to make that cat into a character, so I decided why not make it into a Kingdom Hearts based character. So actually my friend is like a really big fan of Kingdom Hearts, and he called his cat Roxas, so his name is Roxas, which is super cute, which is actually a main character in Kingdom Hearts. But what happened is, so originally I was just gonna draw his cat like a normal cat, but then I thought, why not make it into a video game character where it looks like a person? So I decided to do this instead. So yeah. His cat has like super pretty fur, so I had to do like the different coloring and shading for it. He is mainly like this orangey color, and then his bottom part is like his belly and like parts of his face are actually white, and then he has like these brown stripes. Um, and he's super cute, so I thought I would draw him like this. My inspiration for the clothing, I literally looked up two different designs. So one is of Roxas and one is of Sora. Um Basically, I can't remember the Kingdom Hearts lore that well, so to be honest, it's kind of confusing because they have like different dimension versions of each other too. So honestly, can't remember. I think they're like basically the same person. Don't don't ask me. Like, my knowledge of Kingdom Hearts is really bad. I started the first game, but I never finished because I've just been really busy doing different things. Recently I've been busy trying to rework my room, so yeah, I'm pretty exhausted. And to be honest, like, I haven't played any other game except for Genshin for like the longest time. And now that they came out with like the new quests and stuff, basically I've been doing that instead of anything else. Um, but yeah, so I decided to give him cat ears instead of people ears because that's the whole point of like actual cat characters, to have like the ears and the tail. I thought it would be super cute. Um and then I colored in his eyes. I actually don't know the color of his eyes, and I tried to look on the pictures that my friend has sent me, but to be honest, it's very hard because sometimes it's blurry, the pictures my friend sends me. So I just made them gray for now. Honestly, they looked kind of dark, but I decided to do gray. For his hair, I was gonna leave it white, but I thought I wanted to do a similar color to his coat, except I made it more golden color. So I used this like golden yellow brown, and I shaded it with some browns. So his hair is darker than his actual like fur color, but I think that adds a little bit more like different details. Also, I didn't want it to match his face too much, or else it would be like completely blending in. Um, so I wanted you guys to be able to tell like what's like a part of his skin and what is his actual like hair. So yeah. And here you'll see I'm using like darker shades like of brown to actually shade in his hair. Um, Overall, I wanted to go for like one side is super long and the other side is kind of short. I was gonna do like a samurai look, to be honest, or like those looks where it's like tied up hair for guys, because I've been drawing a lot of characters with longer hair, but I decided not to do that. I just let it be all flowy, but not super long. There are a lot of characters in Genshin that have really long hair, but in Kingdom Hearts, I don't know, it depends on the character. Like Axel has long hair, but then Roxas and Sora don't have super long hair, so I decided to go with like this flowy hairstyle that's kind of spiky. To be honest, their art style, a lot of the hair kind of looks a bit more spiky and pointy, so I decided to go with that. I kept his arms white and his hands white because technically speaking, my friend's cat does have a white legs and paws, so I did that. I added for his outfit, I wanted to do red, gray, and white because Roxas has stuff on his outfit that is literally, I think it's white and red, white and black, and then for Sora, he actually has red and black. So I thought it would look really nice to do like all those colors just to match the main character aesthetic. Um, and overall, it was just having a jacket, lots of belts, and basically, um, the pants are poofy for the main characters normally, so I decided to do this thing where you can't really see his pants too much, to be honest, but I did make them a little bit more baggy compared to how I actually draw pants. I gave him this crop, it's kind of a crop top jacket. It's not really like super like high compared to where his stomach area is, but it's kind of like that. To be honest, their jackets look super short compared to like regular size jackets, but they're always like poofy. I gave him a collar. um I could have went for the route where it was more like a hoodie, like how Sora wears, but I went for the collar, like how Roxas wears. And also I wanted to do like belts. So he has a belt on his waist, and then he has two belts on his thigh areas. I was copying how the aesthetic looked there. To be honest, I could have went for the route of just drawing him as those characters that wear the black hoodies. Again, I don't know the technical terms because it's been a while for me, and honestly the lore kind of is confusing for me, to be honest. But yeah, I decided to go for this just because it was more of a main character aesthetic rather than just having him wear a black jacket coat cloak type of deal. But yeah, I could have went for that. Um there's like Axel, for the most part I've seen Axel normally wear like that type of cloak rather than just the actual clothing. I think one of them wore, I think it was Roxas, I can't remember. One of them also wore those cloaks as well. Can't remember. It's really confusing for me. But yeah, I did my best with like looking at two characters and like just looking at Sora and Roxas and seeing what aesthetic the main characters normally have. So yeah, I'm not a huge fan of like the pants, like they're super poofy, and then normally their shoes are like super huge. Not really an aesthetic that I'm into, but I do like the jackets a lot, like the sweaters and stuff like that, and the belt designs. But overall, it was just that. So, um, I decided to make his belts on his pants red as well, just to match that. I gave him a keyblade. The keyblade isn't like anything super fancy. I copied most of the design from like the standard keyblade that they have in the game. I think it was the first one that they show, but there are some like adjustments that I made to make it more simplified. I also, instead of having a Mickey Mouse keychain on the end of it, I decided to give it cat ears because this character is a cat after all. And I didn't like want to put like the Mickey Mouse logo on it. So yeah. When I was filming this, it was actually like a really warm day. Even today is super warm. And to be honest, I decided to like I was trying to open my markers, and because my hands were super sweaty, it got stuck easily and I wasn't able to open my markers. So there was a lot of struggling and pausing within making the video making. It was just a struggle all in all, even though I had the fan blowing towards me and I didn't feel that hot compared to like other days, but I still was like, my hands were sweaty, so it was making the whole coloring process very difficult for me. Honestly, super uncomfortable. And then I'm just outlining his hair. I think he looks super pretty and it turned out really nice. Honestly, I didn't think that I would draw a character from like an animal like a cat, but I thought it was super cute. I showed my friend and he really liked it. So this one is for you, Jeff. But yeah, that's my friend's name. Um I just wanted to do something new and I thought it would be cute. So, yeah. For the pose, honestly, I don't know what I was going for. I wanted like a super cool battle stance, but then it didn't really have enough space for that. And also, I wanted him to be leaning the keyblade against his shoulder. So, again, it was kind of a weird pose to be honest. So, yeah. So, I also gave him teeth, the cat teeth as well, like super sharp, and that's basically it. Overall, like I simplified the outfit more than like how they normally look for the designs. There's normally like some checkerboard patterns on like parts of the clothing and stuff, but I decided not to do that just because there was a lot going on with like the character itself and I wanted the main focus to be the character, not just the clothes. So yeah. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll be leaving a link in the description box below if you want to see my social media. You can go like and follow those. Um, all of that will be there. And I will be posting process work of him. I am behind on posting my process work, to be honest. I try to do like one photo per day, but it's just been like me. Sometimes I come back from work and I'm like, ugh, I'm tired. Or sometimes like before I go to work, I just don't feel like it because it's super tiring, like because I have to get ready. But overall, I'm trying to get back into the groove of like actually posting my artwork rather than just like waiting for the next day to come and then not posting for like the majority of the week. So I am posting more often, trying to. So yeah. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. That's basically it. Bye.